Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm rewatching Mr. Robot web series again, and there are the hacks that have been shown in that series is pretty close to what actually happens when we do that, and the processes that they use, or the methods that they use to do different type of things. Like, I have made a video about encryption, and that's the exact method that have been used by Elliot to encrypt the files of Evil Cop, the company. Okay, all the data were encrypted and no one can will be able to decrypt that data. So we actually made that video, right? And now it's time to in the later in that series, we see that Elliot is whenever he hacks somebody, okay, and then he makes a folder of them, okay, and he store that folder inside, hide that thing inside a audio file. So let's suppose there is an audio file, okay, and he hides the folder inside that file, okay, and then he reads it at he burns it into a CD. So whenever someone is playing that CD, it's a normal audio file, but Elliot knows that it's not. Whenever he wants, he can uh, open that file and extract the information, right? So in this video we will learn how he does and how we can do that. So the method that is shown in the series is called deep sound, okay, and actually the method is a steganography, and the software that he use is deep sound. So we will use steganography in Linux because deep sound is not for Linux. The time I am recording this video, it's not for Linux, and so there's a better alternative, okay. So what we have to do is, let's say, open a terminal, and first, if you want to do that, you have to install Steghide. This is the utility that we are going to use in order to hide something. So there are, if we just go to the main page of Steghide, here you can see it's a steganography program, and it embeds data and into different type of files. So if you have a text file, you can embed it into an image, or if you have a audio if you have an image, you can embed it to audio file, okay, all the kind of stuff. So here you can see that it supports JPG, BMP, WAV, and AU type of formats, as cover file. So if you are using a cover file, then it should be from these only. That means that you can use image as a cover file, as well as you can use audio file as a cover file. So what Elliot does was, he was using audio file as cover file. So we are going to use both of the things. We will I will show you how you can actually embed it to a JPG file, and also it in a wave file, okay. So let's start. So how we can do that? So let's say, if I just show you, I have a folder here named victim. So how we make folders? So let me just go to the folder. Here you can see there are some data. So there's a victim's profile picture, the log files, the uh, ID and password, and some more information about the victim. So that's a whole folder. I made a folder that's nothing inside that file, so I just made it, okay. Now you have to hide all that stuff into a image. So let's say in an image, so what we will do is, so firstly we have to get an image. So if I just go back over here and see that do we have image or not. So let's say I will go to my folder, my images folder. So I go to pictures, wallpapers. So here are some wallpapers that I have. So let's say I have to use a image, a cover wallpaper. So you will use this one, wall 8. So I will just copy this wall 8 dot jpg to home our home directory. Now let's go back again, and here you can see that the image is here in the home directory. Now uh, now this is the folder, okay, this is the victim folder. So what we will do is, if you want to embed the folder, the first we have to encrypt that folder. You make a tar file of that folder. So tar cvf to create, I guess, and we will use that folder. And no, we have to actually give a name first, so we will give a name. So that's called victim.tar, and then we have to specify the folder. So this is the folder. Now if we see that, if you see here, the tar file has been made, okay. And now I have to embed this file to this actual image. So wall 8. So if I just show what wall 8 is, uh, you can see this is a simple image, and we are going to embed this for tar file into that image. So we will use Steghide. So first we have to specify Steghide, and then we have to type embed, so in order to embed stuff. Now the thing is that you have to use cf for cover photo, the cover file. So we will give a cover file as this, and then ef for the embedded file, and we will embed the victim.tar here. Now once I press enter, he will ask for a password. So let me give a password. Now you have to remember this password so that you can decrypt that stuff, extract the stuff. So embedding is done. Now this image over here, now let's see what changed in the image. Nothing changed. But if we just remove this victim.tar from here, okay, we have removed it. And now we know that this image is actually not a normal image, but there is a folder hidden inside this image. So let me just go and extract this folder. So in order to extract, we have to use Steghide again, and we have to type extract, and I think we are doing it right. Extract, yeah. And then we have to specify SF for the the image that we are going to remove the data from, and then it will ask for a password. So we will give the password, and here you can see the victim.tar file is now available for us to see. So let me just remove this victim folder first. So we will actually extract the tar file. So tar xvf, and we have to extract this tar file. So we will extract it and cd to victim. Now here you can see all the files are as it is. Now that this image is not a normal image, and it's actually hid, some data is hidden inside it. So you can actually hide all of the data that we I have a great idea. So let's say that we, in the previous video, we have talked about how you can encrypt. So what if we encrypt this tar file and then put it inside this image? So that will be next to impossible for anyone. If anyone knows how to anyone knows about Steghide, then he will not be able to open even after that, because the tar file is also encrypted. Now how cool is that? If you are really concerned about security, and if you really want to hide something, okay, then this is the best thing that yeah, I'm showing you, this is the best thing that you can do. Now I have show you that we saw that how we can embed files, folders inside this image. Okay, so uh, let's go back here first, and let's try with our audio file as well. Okay, so uh, we must have some audio files. Let's see, we have, yeah, we have a audio file. Okay, so but this is on mp3. Now there are times when you will get this problem because no one uses wave file nowadays. Okay, everyone uses mp3. So what now Steghide does not recognizes mp3 as their cover file, so we have to convert mp3 to wave file. So you if you are if you are thinking that we will just rename this whole thing. Okay, so it's capital. So if you're thinking that we will rename this thing to wave, that will not work. Okay, so you can if you just rename that stuff, that will not going to work and it will give a error. Okay, so this is the command that I found. So the conversion will be super smooth, and there will not be any error if you are using it as a cover file for Steghide. So we'll just copy this command over here and come over here. And ffmpeg is a really cool tool. You can actually do most of the stuff like screen recording you can do on ffmpeg. You can do video editing on ffmpeg. I'm thinking about making a video, so we will now make this. Let's say I have to I will name the file that we want is cover.wave, and we'll just keep things simple and rename this as the like this. Okay, here is cover.wave. So now let's use Steghide as well. So we will just move cover.wave to home directory. What happened? Okay, so messed up the command. Home directory. Now let's go to home. Okay, so here we have cover.wave. Now as I was telling that this is the tar file and we have to hide this to audio file. Now if I just play this audio file. Now obviously this is a I'm screen recording, so you will not be able to listen the audio. And there are copyright issues as well, so we will not going to play that. But we are going to make this tar file embed inside this wave. So we will use Steghide. Okay, Steghide and embed again and cover file. So we'll do cover dot wave, and for the embed file we'll do victim.tar. Oh, sorry, we messed up the command. Let's do it again. Victim.tar. Now press enter and it will ask for a password. Let's give a password, simple password. Now here's the thing. If you are actually using and embedding stuff, then it will take a time. It will take some time. Now it depends upon that how many what is the size of your actual tar file or actual the file that you are embedding in. Because if the size is too big, it will be a very very long time. It can heavily the process will heavily depend upon your cpu performance and all of that stuff. So now embedding is done, and let's just remove victim.tar from here. Let's remove victim. Okay, so we have to use dash r as well. Let's remove victim and victim.tar. Okay, so now there is a no trace. Okay, we just have this cover.wave. Now let's extract that stuff. So we'll use Steghide again and extract. Got the spelling right. Okay, so now sf, I don't know what sf means, so let me just let's just first open this. So I type password, and here you can see that we are the file is now extracted. Okay, let's just see what Steghide. Let's just see what it means. So Steghide help. Okay, we have type test as help. Yeah, so SF means the stego file. Okay, so we have to use the actual file that is, the file that we have used as a cover file, and that's now it's embedded the data inside it. Okay, so I have to do research again. Okay, so that was pretty much it for this video. You can use this method, and it is really cool. I'm really excited to implement this in my whole startup. Okay, so thank you so much for watching this video. If you really enjoyed this video, then make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much, guys.